Welcome to KetoMealsAndRecipes.com. Today I'm not going to be making a recipe video. Instead, I will be doing a product review of a mug cake made by Upside Down Bakery. This company contacted me and asked me if I'd give them my opinion, so they sent me the product. Let's start with the unboxing. So the first thing I saw after opening the box was this cardboard top that said, "Happiness has arrived." Okay. Happy message, but I'm a little bit skeptical with their packaging and their slogan. But is this packaging really necessary? Let's keep going. The next thing I saw was product description pages and packing slips. After removing that, you can see there are 6 individual mug cake mixes. I presume this is the variety pack option. There are 2 of each flavors in this package. You may be wondering why I agreed to do this video, because I usually don't do product reviews. The reason I'm making this video is because my son asked me if there was a snack he could make very quickly while he was studying or on his way to a lecture. And after all of this time, he's finally staying away from sugar. So I thought, why not try this? I have to mention, my son is a very good cook and feeds himself from mostly healthy ingredients. But like all of us, we all need a treat or a quick snack once in a while. And that's why I decided to agree to this review. Now, I haven't really done product reviews before, so I don't know what the proper format is. Since this is a product that I'm contemplating getting for my son, I thought he should be the one making it. And we'll show you how to do that. And after that, we'll give you the breakdown of the taste and macros and what we thought about it. So please keep watching. Oh, before I forget, should you like this product and if this suits your lifestyle, there will be a product discount code at the end of the video. In the past, I have been contacted and tried other products for review, but didn't post them because I didn't think the product was very good, and I don't believe in giving negative reviews. Having said that, I was pleasantly surprised at this product from Upside Down Bakery. One of the big differences that I found was that this product uses allulose instead of stevia, which I don't like because I can taste it quite strongly, and because when you microwaved it, it just tasted metallic to me. So let's start with this Upside Down Bakery pancake. On the label, as you can see, it says it's flavored with buttermilk and maple, both of which my son really likes. So based on the information on their label, the macronutrient ratio for this product is 1.4 to 1, with 18 grams of total carbs, 3 grams of dietary fiber, and 12 grams deducted for allulose, resulting in 3 net carbs per serving. I think this is a little bit aggressive, but let's go with it. Now let's make it. After peeling off the rim, you simply have to add 2 tablespoons of tap water. Stir very well until there are no lumps in the batter and it's nice and smooth. Place this cup in the microwave and set the timer for 60 seconds on regular power. I have to admit, that was quick and easy. Here's what it looks like. Straight out of the microwave, it does have a light maple smell and a pleasant aroma. After letting the mug cake cool for about 1 minute, we all taste tested it. My husband David, Chris, and I, we each found that this mix cooked evenly and has very nice density, texture, and mouthfeel. All 3 of us could taste the maple flavor, but found it just a little bit too weak. It should be a little bit stronger, and the buttermilk flavor didn't come through. Although it did have a pancakey smell, it didn't really taste like a pancake. It tasted more like a cupcake. Now let's make the blueberry mug cake flavor. The macronutrient for this one is 1.4 to 1, with 17 grams of total carbs and 3 grams of dietary fiber and 11 grams of allulose, resulting in 3 grams of net carbs per serving. One of the nice things about this product is that the instructions were all similar. You just add 2 tablespoons of tap water, stir until the batter is smooth, put it in the microwave for 60 seconds, and voila, it's done. After the blueberry mug cake cooled, we tasted it. Like the pancake, the density and texture were very nice. This one smelled a little more like a muffin, but upon tasting it, there was a noticeable vanilla bean taste not really a blueberry muffin taste. And one of the things that I was a little disappointed about was that there were tiny little bits of blueberry in it and not whole dehydrated blueberries, which I think would have really made this product much better. Again, this tasted more like a cupcake rather than a muffin. In my opinion, although the taste was quite pleasant, it didn't really have that satisfying taste of a muffin. Now for the last one, the chocolate brownie mug cake. The macronutrient for this flavor was 1.4 to 1 and 17 grams of total carbs, 4 grams of dietary fiber with 10 grams of allulose, resulting in 3 grams of net carbs per mug cake. I have to admit, I really was looking forward to this one because I'm a chocoholic and I love anything chocolate. So after making it, here's the brownie cake. I was really pleasantly surprised that when I opened the door, it smelled like freshly made hot chocolate to me. So far, so good. So after making the first batch of 3, we made a second batch of 3 to show you what they look like when they're all done side by side. The one thing that I noticed when putting them side by side and measuring is that each of these mug cakes was only half a cup. After testing all 3 of the flavors, we concluded that the mug cakes were actually quite nice. They had a pleasant texture, nice mouthfeel, and a pretty good density. I seem to have forgotten to give you an explanation of what we thought of the taste of the chocolate brownie, which is claimed to be double fudge. So here it is. Again, it was a little bit disappointing because when I think of a brownie, I think of a super rich, chocolatey, very moist, very thick treat. Although this had a nice chocolate taste, again, this one, like the other 2, tasted more like a cupcake, not a brownie. So that was a bit disappointing because I was looking forward to a brownie. But if you're just looking for a nice chocolate treat, this was pleasant. And here's how each of us rated the product. As you can see, David preferred the brownies, next came the blueberries, and his least favorite were the pancakes. Chris, on the other hand, also liked the brownies, which was closely followed by the pancakes, and he didn't like the blueberries. Now for my opinion, I was actually expecting the brownies to be my favorite, but they weren't. I found the blueberry mug cake my favorite, not because of the taste, but because it was the least sweet. The brownie was my second favorite, and my least favorite was the pancake. I actually didn't like it very much at all. I found them overall, for me, as a keto-adapted diabetic, I found that these products were very, very sweet, and they had a lot of total carbs for what I was getting. Although I didn't like the sweetness, both David and Chris did like the sweetness. David is also on keto, but Chris is not on keto. He's just on a good, clean diet. And his goal is to reduce sugar consumption in his daily diet. So who would this be good for? I think this would be a really good treat for people who are just starting on keto and trying to switch over from a standard Western type diet and wanting to go a little bit healthier by removing wheat and sugars from their diet. This product would be good for that transition period. Also, before I forget, I want to mention that even though it does use allulose, allulose only has 70% sweetness as compared to sugar and other good keto sweeteners. So you do have to use a lot more allulose. And it's very expensive if you're using it in your regular diet. Also, I want to mention that the USDA has approved allulose as a dietary ingredient, but I do want to point out that both Canada and most of Europe have not approved the use of allulose in products or as a sweetener. And in our country, it's not available. I have done quite a bit of research on the variety of sweeteners that are used on a keto low-carb diet, or if you want to go sugar-free. So please leave me a comment in the description below and let me know what your concerns are about sweeteners, what questions you have, or if you'd be interested in a comparative review and what kind of products you'd like me to review. The last thing I want to do is answer the question, would I buy this product again? For myself, the answer would be no. I prefer homemade from scratch. I don't find it that difficult, but I do see the benefit of this product for, as I said, someone going to university, or if you're working outside the home and just want something quick and easy for lunch or a breakfast substitute if you haven't had a chance to make breakfast at home. The last thing I want to talk about is the price, which is a very important factor when I'm doing my groceries and looking at products or ordering them online. I found it to be concerning that the price per single serving, which is 1/2 cup of finished product, the price for the 6-pack ranged from $22.95 to $19.95 on their own website. Now, I don't know whether this includes applicable taxes or delivery charges, so this is just based on the product itself. And on that calculation, dividing it by 6, therefore, based on this price range, each serving ranged from $3.83 to $3.33 per single serving, or 1 mug cake. For my budget, I would find that this would be too expensive as a regular item and that you only get 1/2 cup. However, I do want to point out that there are plus sides to this product. One of the main reasons I would get this for my son, for example, would be convenience. If convenience is an important consideration for you, this product might be for you, especially if you want a quick, easy, and hot treat. Because of the total carbs, I would really not consider this a keto product. I would consider it more of a low-carb product. One last comment. I find it a little bit unnecessary how much packaging came with this product. These are, after all, paper cups and dry products. It came in a big box with this "Happiness has arrived" piece of cardboard, inserted pieces of paper, more cardboard holding the cupcakes in place, and the cupcake containers, of course. Now, that was as honest of a review as I could possibly give this product. Whether you buy it or not, this will depend on your personal taste, your budget, and how much convenience matters to you. If you do want this product, here's the product code for your discount. It will also be posted in the description below. And I have added links to both Amazon and directly from the company for this product. Please check out the end links because I have added recipes that you might also like and are comparable and easy and can go to school or work with you. I hope you have found this product review informative, interesting, and hopefully useful. And I'd like to reassure you that my next video will go back to my regular recipe format. Until next time, have a healthy and happy day. Cheers!